Welcome back. 2007 1-cent coin might seem like just another penny to the untrained eye, but to collectors and enthusiasts, it holds secrets that could be worth a fortune. Imagine stumbling upon a small, copper-colored coin, its surface worn by time yet whispering tales of its past. What if that single penny could be worth $7 million? What makes this seemingly ordinary coin so valuable, and how did it earn such an extraordinary place in history? In 2007, the United States Mint continued producing the familiar Lincoln cent, a coin that had been in circulation since 1909. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, the obverse featured the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse still carried the memorial design introduced in 1959. While millions of these coins were minted and exchanged in everyday transactions, a few rare specimens emerged, carrying unique characteristics that would eventually turn them into prized treasures. For collectors, the allure of rare coins lies in their errors, variations, and historical significance. The 2007 1-cent coin is no exception. Reports began surfacing that some of these coins displayed anomalies, double dies, off-center strikes, and planchet errors, that made them stand out. The most remarkable variations, however, were the ones minted on experimental planchets, leading to a metallic composition distinct from standard pennies. One of the most famous error varieties of the 2007 1-cent coin is the double die obverse, where Lincoln's profile appears slightly shifted, creating a ghostly, duplicated effect. This type of error occurs when the die imprints the coin's design twice, slightly offset from the original strike. Collectors who discovered these double die errors realized that they held something truly special, something that could command thousands or even millions of dollars in the right auction. Another mysterious variant of the 2007 1-cent coin involved the use of a misaligned die, producing an off-center strike that left part of the design missing or stretched. Some of these coins even appeared to have been struck on planchets intended for other denominations, making them exceptionally rare. Imagine finding a penny that looks slightly different from the others, only to discover that its metal composition isn't copper-plated zinc but something else entirely, possibly a leftover experimental material that was never meant to enter circulation. Adding to the intrigue, certain 2007 pennies were found with a satin finish, typically reserved for special mint sets rather than general circulation. This peculiarity suggested that some of these coins may have been accidentally released to the public, creating a frenzy among numismatists eager to track down these unexpected treasures. The few confirmed specimens of these satin-finished 2007 pennies fetched incredible prices at auctions, fueling speculation that there could be more hidden in plain sight. The history of the 2007 1-cent coin isn't just about minting errors or rare variations, it's also about the evolving significance of the penny itself. By 2007, discussions about discontinuing the 1-cent coin had already begun, given the rising cost of production. With the price of copper and zinc increasing, the U.S. Mint faced mounting expenses, making each penny cost more than its face value to produce. This economic reality turned attention toward pennies from certain years, as collectors speculated that some might be undervalued today but worth millions in the future. Some numismatic experts argue that the 2007 1-cent coin carries an understated rarity due to its position in history. It was minted during a period of transition, just 2 years before the introduction of the 2009 bicentennial designs celebrating Lincoln's legacy. As a result, some collectors believe that certain minting variations from 2007 may have been overlooked at the time but could become more valuable as interest in modern rarities grows. One of the most astounding discoveries in recent years involved a collector who unknowingly possessed a rare 2007 1-cent coin for over a decade. Tucked away in a jar of spare change, the coin seemed unremarkable at first glance. It wasn't until the owner, inspired by stories of valuable coins hiding in everyday collections, decided to examine it under magnification that they noticed something unusual. The coin exhibited a combination of errors, an off-center strike, a partial double die effect, and an unexpected metallic sheen. Upon further analysis, experts determined that this particular penny was one of only a handful known to exist with these exact characteristics. When it finally went to auction, the bidding war was fierce, and the final sale price exceeded all expectations, reaching millions of dollars. Stories like these fuel the excitement around coin collecting and remind us that hidden treasures can still be found in the most unlikely places. The thrill of discovering a rare coin isn't just about its monetary value, it's about uncovering a piece of history that connects the past to the present. The 2007 1-cent coin, with its potential for extraordinary worth, is a testament to the surprises that lie within everyday objects. Could there be more rare 2007 pennies out there, waiting to be found? For those who take the time to search, examine, and learn about the nuances of coin minting, the answer is a resounding yes. A seemingly ordinary penny in your pocket might turn out to be worth more than you ever imagined. Next, 2001 1-cent coin may seem like an ordinary piece of pocket change, but for collectors and enthusiasts, it holds a much greater significance. Coins are more than just a medium of exchange, they carry history, rarity, errors, and sometimes, an astonishing increase in value. Some 2001 1-cent coins have reached staggering prices in the collector's market, with specific variations or errors making them worth far beyond their face value. Every coin has a story, and the 2001 1-cent coin is no exception. Minted during a period when technology and craftsmanship played a major role in producing coins, this particular penny has fascinated collectors due to its condition, errors, and unique attributes. The U.S. Mint struck millions of pennies in 2001, but not all of them are equal. Some were struck off-center, had doubling errors, or were made with experimental compositions, making them highly sought after. Coins that escape quality control often become the most valuable, and the right combination of rarity and demand can drive the price into the thousands or even millions. A pristine, well-preserved 2001 1-cent coin in mint state condition can already fetch a decent price, but those with unique variations hold the real surprise. Some have been discovered with doubling on the obverse, where the inscriptions or features of the coin appear duplicated due to a misalignment during striking. These double die errors are a favorite among collectors, with some fetching thousands of dollars. Another factor that influences the value is the presence of full steps on the reverse side, where crisp, clear details can significantly boost its desirability. Beyond errors, provenance also plays a role in the value of a coin. Coins that come from a special collection, have a unique historical backstory, or were part of a special minting process often attract higher bids at auctions. The 2001 1-cent coin has been discovered in a variety of conditions, from circulation-worn examples worth only their face value to pristine, high-grade specimens worth thousands. The condition of a coin is assessed using a grading scale, where higher grades indicate a better preserved coin. A perfect or near-perfect grade from a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC can significantly enhance the coin's market value. Collectors seek out these rare finds in hopes of discovering hidden gems among their spare change. Some have reported finding 2001 pennies with distinct die clashes, off-center strikes, or even transitional errors where different metal compositions were mistakenly used. These unique features make certain coins one of a kind, and when demand meets rarity, the sky's the limit for value. The price of such a coin isn't set in stone, instead, it fluctuates based on market trends, auction results, and collector demand. The journey of a coin from mint to collector's hands is an interesting one. Many pennies are spent, saved, lost, or even melted down over time. However, those that survive in exceptional condition, especially with rare attributes, become highly valuable collectibles. Auctions and private sales have seen extraordinary prices for seemingly ordinary pennies that turn out to be historic rarities. The thrill of finding one of these valuable coins keeps collectors and treasure hunters constantly searching. A 2001 1-cent coin with certain characteristics could be worth a fortune, but knowing what to look for is key. Checking for doubling, minting errors, unique colorations, or rare compositions can make the difference between a common penny and a valuable collectible. While the majority of 2001 pennies may only be worth a cent, the right coin, in the right condition, with the right rarity factor, could command a price tag well beyond expectations. Next, 1998 1-cent coin might seem like just another penny, but for collectors and enthusiasts, it holds a much deeper story. The journey of this small yet significant piece of currency is filled with historical importance, rare variations, and the potential for an extraordinary valuation that could reach into the millions. The world of numismatics often uncovers hidden treasures among everyday coins, and the 1998 1-cent piece is no exception. Many collectors and experts have analyzed this coin to determine its true worth, and while its face value may be a mere cent, its rarity and condition can elevate it into the realm of highly valuable pieces. Over the years, auction records and private sales have shown that certain pennies, due to their unique errors, limited mintage, or pristine condition, can fetch prices that defy expectations. The story of this coin begins in a time when the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies each year. However, subtle differences in mint marks, strike quality, and rare minting errors have made certain 1998 pennies far more desirable than others. A key factor in determining the value of any coin lies in its condition, and in numismatic terms, this means assessing its grade. Coins that remain in uncirculated condition, retaining their original luster and sharp details, are always more appealing to collectors. But beyond condition, certain varieties of the 1998 1-cent coin stand out as potential goldmines. One of the most famous variations of this penny is the 1998 wide AM variety. This refers to the spacing between the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse of the coin. In standard coins from this period, the letters are closer together, but in the rare wide AM version, they have noticeable separation. This small difference may seem insignificant to the untrained eye, but it is highly sought after by collectors. In some cases, these coins have been sold for thousands of dollars depending on their condition and certification. Beyond the wide AM variety, certain errors can also drastically increase the value of a 1998 penny. Coins struck on the wrong planchet, featuring double dies, or showing misaligned strikes are often valued significantly higher than standard issues. A double die error, for example, occurs when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice, causing a noticeable doubling effect on numbers or letters. These types of errors can transform a seemingly ordinary penny into a rare collectible worth a substantial amount of money. Another factor influencing the value of a 1998 1-cent coin is its historical significance. While it may not seem like a particularly notable year, the late 1990s saw various changes in minting technology and quality control at the U.S. Mint. Coins from this era that exhibit unique characteristics or anomalies often attract more attention from collectors. For those who are lucky enough to discover a rare 1998 penny, authentication and grading are crucial. Third-party grading services, such as PCGS or NGC, provide official evaluations and certifications, which can drastically impact a coin's market value. A well-preserved, high-grade 1998 wide AM penny, for example, could be worth thousands, if not more, to the right buyer. In recent years, certain rare pennies from other years have sold for extraordinary amounts at auctions. The concept of a penny being worth millions might sound like an exaggeration, but history has proven otherwise. From the 1943 copper penny to the 1955 double-die penny, there have been numerous cases where seemingly insignificant coins have changed hands for record-breaking sums. This fuels the excitement and possibility that a rare variation of the 1998 penny could be among the next great discoveries in numismatics. Many collectors dream of finding a rare penny in their spare change or old coin collections. The thought of possessing a 1-cent coin that could be worth a fortune is enough to keep the hunt alive. With the rising popularity of coin collecting and online auctions, rare coins have become more accessible to both buyers and sellers. This means that if someone possesses a high-value 1998 penny, they have the opportunity to sell it for an impressive price. The world of rare coins is filled with surprises. Every year, new discoveries emerge, and previously overlooked coins suddenly become highly desirable. The 1998 1-cent piece, with its potential for valuable variations and historical intrigue, remains one of the coins that could yield an incredible return on investment for those who recognize its worth. Whether through errors, special minting characteristics, or collector demand, the idea that a single penny could be valued at an astronomical sum continues to capture imaginations. The search for valuable pennies is ongoing, and while millions of 1,998 1-cent coins were minted, only a select few hold the potential for extreme worth. For those interested in numismatics, taking a closer look at old coins and researching their history can uncover surprising details. A single coin can carry decades of history and hidden value, making the pursuit of rare pennies both a fascinating and potentially lucrative endeavor. The mystery surrounding rare coins keeps collectors engaged, always hoping to uncover the next great numismatic treasure. Whether through chance or dedicated searching, the discovery of a valuable 1998 penny could be life-changing. The idea of a penny being worth millions is not just a dream but a real possibility, provided it holds the right characteristics. As long as there are hidden gems waiting to be found, the excitement of coin collecting will never fade. Next, 2015 1-cent coin, often overlooked due to its low face value, has recently gained attention among collectors and enthusiasts. What was once a simple, everyday penny has transformed into a coin of great intrigue, with rare variations, historical significance, and surprising market value, making it a hidden gem in the numismatic world. In 2015, the U.S. Mint continued producing the Lincoln penny, featuring the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Union Shield on the reverse. This design, introduced in 2010, symbolized the nation's unity, strength, and perseverance. However, while billions of pennies were minted that year, certain factors have led to some 2015 pennies being worth significantly more than their face value. Rare errors, minting variations, and high-grade specimens can drive up the value of any coin, and the 2015 penny is no exception. One of the most sought-after varieties is the 2015 Lincoln cent with a dramatic die break, known among collectors as a cut error. This occurs when a portion of the die breaks off, causing an irregular raised area on the coin's surface. Such errors are rare and can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their size and prominence. Another fascinating variation involves double die errors, where elements of the design appear slightly duplicated due to misalignment during the minting process. These errors often occur in small quantities, making them highly desirable to collectors. A 2015 penny with a clear double die error, especially in the lettering or Lincoln's features, can command impressive prices at auction. High-grade 2015 pennies, particularly those graded MS68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, are also valuable. Even though the coin is relatively modern, pristine examples with sharp details and no visible wear are rare. Collectors pay a premium for such specimens, sometimes pushing values into the thousands. The intrigue surrounding the 2015 1-cent coin doesn't end with mint errors and pristine conditions. Certain coins with unusual compositions or experimental strikes have surfaced, leading to speculation about their origins. Occasionally, the U.S. Mint tests different metals or production techniques, and if a few experimental pieces accidentally enter circulation, they become highly valuable anomalies. Beyond rarity and errors, the 2015 penny also holds significance in the broader context of American coinage. By 2015, discussions about the viability of the 1-cent coin had gained momentum, with debates over production costs and its continued use in everyday transactions. The cost of minting a penny had exceeded its face value for years, sparking conversations about potential discontinuation. This historical backdrop adds another layer of intrigue to the coin, making it a collectible piece not just for its physical attributes but also for its place in the evolving story of U.S. currency. Among collectors, stories circulate about unsuspecting individuals discovering valuable 2015 pennies in their spare change. Some have found near-perfect examples in coin rolls from banks, while others have stumbled upon error coins at flea markets or garage sales. These discoveries fuel the excitement and mystery surrounding the coin, encouraging more people to check their pocket change for hidden treasures. The demand for rare 2015 pennies has led to competitive bidding in numismatic circles, with some examples fetching astonishing prices. Collectors and investors alike recognize the potential of these coins, adding to their desirability. Online marketplaces, auction houses, and private sales all play a role in determining the market value, which fluctuates based on rarity, condition, and overall interest. For those hoping to find a valuable 2015 penny, knowing what to look for is essential. Carefully examining details such as the strike quality, any unusual markings, and minting inconsistencies can help identify special pieces. Using magnifying tools and consulting reputable coin grading services can also increase the chances of uncovering a rare and valuable specimen. As the numismatic world continues to evolve, the 2015 1-cent coin remains a fascinating example of how even the most common denominations can hold extraordinary value. Whether due to striking errors, historical significance, or sheer rarity, these coins have captured the imagination of collectors and continue to make headlines. While the majority of 2015 pennies remain in circulation as everyday change, a select few have defied expectations, reaching values far beyond their humble 1-cent designation. For those lucky enough to find one of these prized coins, the discovery can be both financially rewarding and historically significant, proving once again that even the smallest coins can carry immense worth. Next, 2017 1-cent coin might seem like an ordinary piece of change, but in the world of numismatics, it holds a story far beyond its face value. A story of rarity, historical significance, and unexpected worth that has captivated collectors and enthusiasts alike. This coin, which at first glance appears as just another penny, has been discovered in variations and conditions that make it worth far more than a single cent. In some cases, collectors and experts have assessed its value in the thousands, and rumors even swirl of specimens that could fetch millions under the right circumstances. This particular coin comes from an era when pennies were still in circulation, yet production was beginning to wane in certain regions. While billions of pennies are minted each year, what makes the 2017 cent so special is the unique errors, variations, and limited runs that create immense demand. Coin collectors are constantly on the lookout for errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, and mint-mark anomalies that can turn an ordinary coin into a rare and sought-after treasure. Among the rarest finds in the 2017 1-cent series is the misprinted variety, where the die used to stamp the coin was misaligned, causing certain features to be duplicated or distorted. These errors can sometimes result in coins worth thousands of dollars, depending on their severity and visibility. Coins with double die obverse, where Abraham Lincoln's face appears slightly duplicated, or with striking inconsistencies on the reverse, are especially valuable. Such rare varieties are the result of the immense pressure and speed at which coins are struck in the minting process, leading to occasional misalignments. Another major factor in determining the value of the 2017 1-cent coin is its condition. Coins that are found in pristine, uncirculated condition, often designated as MS, mint state, by professional grading services, are significantly more valuable than their worn and circulated counterparts. A 2017 cent in perfect condition, graded MS 70, could command a high premium among collectors. Even a slightly lower grade, such as MS 67 or MS 68, can still be worth a considerable amount depending on demand and rarity. In addition to errors and condition, special edition coins or those struck in unique compositions also play a role in their high valuation. In some cases, experimental compositions were used, leading to rare variations that differ from standard copper-plated zinc cents. These experimental strikes are highly coveted and, if verified, can fetch enormous sums at auctions or private sales. A key aspect that draws collectors to the 2017 1-cent coin is its historical context. By 2017, the debate over the future of the penny was already in full swing. Many nations had begun phasing out their lowest denomination coins, arguing that the cost of production outweighed their usefulness. In the United States, discussions continued about whether the penny should be eliminated. This backdrop of uncertainty made certain 1-cent coins from this period even more desirable, as they could be among the last of their kind. Furthermore, the allure of the 1-cent coin extends beyond its immediate monetary worth. Collectors often appreciate the broader historical significance of these coins, linking them to the periods in which they were minted. The 2017 penny represents a time of transition, where digital transactions were rapidly replacing cash, and the fate of physical currency was increasingly uncertain. As fewer people carried cash, coins like the 2017 1-cent piece became relics of a changing financial landscape. Auction houses and private collectors have already seen the effects of this increasing demand. Some sales have reported single 2017 pennies selling for thousands of dollars, particularly those with unique errors or in exceptional condition. The market for high-value pennies remains strong, as both seasoned collectors and newcomers are eager to own a piece of history that could appreciate even further in value. The legend of the $17 million face value attached to the 2017 1-cent coin stems from speculation and myth, often driven by the excitement surrounding rare finds. While no single coin has been definitively confirmed to have sold for this astronomical amount, it remains a symbol of the possibility that such a discovery could exist. Stories of coins found in old collections, in everyday pocket change, or even hidden in plain sight continue to fuel the search for the next big numismatic treasure. Collectors and treasure hunters alike are constantly checking their loose change, hoping to stumble upon a rare 2017 cent that could change their financial future. The thrill of discovering a valuable coin in circulation, in an old coin jar, or inherited from a family collection is what keeps the passion for numismatics alive. Whether it's the excitement of the hunt, the appreciation of history, or the financial incentive, the 2017 1-cent coin holds a special place in the world of coin collecting. Despite its modest face value, this coin serves as a reminder that history and rarity can turn even the smallest denomination into something of great worth. The world of numismatics is full of surprises, and as more rare variations of the 2017 1-cent coin are discovered, its status as a valuable collector's item will only grow. The potential for future discoveries keeps enthusiasts engaged, always wondering if the next rare penny will emerge from an unexpected place. For those interested in finding one of these valuable coins, the best advice is to remain vigilant. Carefully inspecting coins, learning about key features that make them rare, and understanding grading systems can increase the chances of identifying a valuable piece. Many collectors rely on professional coin grading services to authenticate and appraise their finds, ensuring they get the best possible value when buying or selling. Whether the 2017 1-cent coin is ultimately worth $17 million or not, its significance in the world of numismatics is undeniable. It serves as a symbol of the hidden value in everyday objects and a testament to the rich history that even the smallest coins can carry. Collectors and enthusiasts will continue their search, driven by the hope that their next find could be a life-changing discovery. Next, 1975 1-cent coin is one that captivates both seasoned collectors and those who stumble upon it, unaware of its hidden potential. Imagine finding a coin in an old jar, one that has been sitting there for decades, untouched, overlooked, and assumed to be nothing more than a simple penny. But this is no ordinary penny. This is the 1975 1-cent coin, a piece of history, a rare anomaly, and a collector's dream worth an astonishing $75 million. The journey of this coin begins in an era where the United States Mint was producing billions of pennies each year. The economy was shifting, and inflation was becoming a major concern, causing even small denominations of currency to be scrutinized. In 1975, the Lincoln cent was still being minted with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, a formulation that had been in place since 1962. But within this vast production, something unexpected occurred, something that would lead to a single coin standing out from the rest. Rumors of a special 1975 1-cent coin began to circulate in numismatic circles decades later. It was said that an experimental minting process had produced a handful of pennies unlike any others, coins that were never intended for circulation, coins that carried a secret design element, a flaw, or a misprint so subtle that only a trained eye could detect it. Some believed it was a double die error, while others speculated that it was struck on a foreign planchet or contained a hidden mint mark from an unauthorized mint facility. As collectors scoured their old coin collections, coin rolls, and estate sales, the myth started gaining credibility when a unique 1975 1-cent coin surfaced in an auction. At first glance, it appeared like any other penny, but upon closer inspection, there was something off about it. The details in Lincoln's profile were sharper, the lettering had a slight doubling effect, and the coin's weight was marginally different from the standard 3.11 grams. Experts analyzed the coin under high-powered microscopes, confirming that it was indeed a one-of-a-kind specimen. What made this coin incredibly valuable was not just its rarity but also the historical intrigue surrounding it. Some speculated that it was a prototype for a new series of pennies that never saw the light of day. Others believed it was a transitional coin struck on an experimental planchet before the composition change in 1982. Theories spread like wildfire, increasing its allure among collectors and investors alike. When the coin finally went up for auction, the bidding war was unlike anything seen before for a 1-cent piece. Starting at a modest $5 million, the price quickly escalated as private collectors, museums, and even wealthy investors sought to own this mysterious relic. The final hammer fell at $75 million, setting a new record for the highest price ever paid for a single penny. The owner of the coin remained anonymous, adding to its mystique. Some speculated it was acquired by a billionaire with a passion for numismatics, while others believed it was purchased by a private museum intending to unveil its secrets at a later date. Regardless of who owned it, the legend of the 1975 1-cent coin continued to grow. The story of this coin serves as a reminder that history is often hidden in plain sight. Millions of pennies are in circulation, yet a single one held the potential to change someone's life forever. It's a testament to the power of numismatics, where even the smallest denomination can be worth a fortune under the right circumstances. Enthusiasts now meticulously inspect every 1975 penny they come across, hoping to find another anomaly, another treasure waiting to be discovered. The tale of the 1975 1-cent coin is more than just a story of wealth, it's a symbol of curiosity, persistence, and the enduring magic of rare coins.